They called him crazy. They laughed at his ideas. They said his dreams were too big, too dangerous, too impossible. But if history has taught us anything, it's that those who change the world are the ones who refuse to listen. This is the story of Elon Musk, a man who went from sleeping on the floor of his office to becoming the richest man on earth. Not because he wanted money, but because he refused to stop fighting for the future he believed in. Born in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971, Elon grew up shy, awkward, and bullied. He escaped into books, devouring science fiction and engineering manuals while other kids played outside. By age 12, he sold his first video game code for $500. But this wasn't to the start of fame, just the first sign of a restless mind. At 17, he left South Africa with almost nothing, chasing a belief that America was where the big dreams happened. He arrived in Canada with two things, a backpack and a fire in his mind that no one could put out. In the mid-90s, the internet was exploding. Elon and his brother Kimball started Zip2, sleeping in their office, showering at the YMCA and eating cheap meals to survive. The company grew until Compaq bought it for $307 million. Elon walked away with $22 million, and instead of relaxing, he poured it into his next idea, XCOM, which later became PayPal. But success didn't come easy. He was actually fired from PayPal while on vacation. The company was later sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Musk's cut? $180 million. Most people would retire. He didn't. Instead, he risked it all. Elon had two visions: make humans a multiplanetary species, and the world's dependence on fossil fuels. He put all his PayPal money into these dreams, $100 million into SpaceX, $70 million into Tesla, $10 million into SolarCity. That left him with nothing for himself. 2008 was hell. SpaceX had failed its first 3 launches. Tesla was drowning in debt. Musk was weeks away from bankruptcy. He had to choose, save one company and let the other die, or risk losing both. He chose both. On December 23, 2008, SpaceX's Falcon 1 finally reached orbit. Days later, NASA awarded them a $1.6 billion contract. Tesla secured funding at the last possible moment. Musk had pulled off the impossible. The darkest personal moment. That same year, Musk went through a painful divorce and relentless public criticism. Newspapers called him a fraud, a scammer, a reckless billionaire. But when asked why he kept going, he simply said, "If something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." From there, the victories piled up. SpaceX became the first private company to send astronauts to the ISS. Tesla became the most valuable car company in the world. The Boring Company, Neuralink, and Starlink began rewriting industries. And yet, Musk still works 80 to 100-hour weeks. Still sleeps on factory floors. Still chases the same mission, because for him, the future is worth every ounce of himself. Elon Musk's story isn't about money. It's about persistence in the face of humiliation, loss, and failure. It's about taking every cent you have, every drop of energy, and throwing it into something bigger than yourself. So the next time someone calls your dream crazy, remember this: the future has always belonged to the crazy ones. Limitless Daily. Fuel your fire every day.